everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I pardon the new setup. I am actually on travel right now, which is what this video is about. I wanted to do just a little quick sort of like best of video, and it's very indicative to me how much I like a product if I find that I can't be without it on travel. So this is basically, it's not all of the subscription box items that I have with me on travel, but it's probably the ones that I use the most. It might be all of them. But I have a couple of products here that I want to show you so you know what I've been using since I got my last few subscription boxes. So this is a combination of items. I'll split it up into two categories: CauseBox and FabFitFun. Don't really think about like how many items of each I brought. It kind of just depended on like how useful they would be for me out in the world. But yeah, so anyway, want to keep this short, so let's get right to it. The first thing I'm going to talk to you about is right here underneath me. It is something that I got in a FabFitFun add-on sale. It is the Snuggie travel blanket. So this guy, this is not the blanket, this is the little pouch that he comes in, and the blanket is right here. So he really is like from the Snuggie brand, and it is a minky kind of material, so it's really soft, and I really love it. The one thing I would say about it is that it really is like airplane size. It's not a big blanket. It doesn't really, like you can see, this is not a very long side to the blanket. The other side is a little longer, but not by much. The coolest thing about this, and why I bring it with me literally every time I travel, is because even if I'm not cold on the airplane, it folds up like so and fits into this little pouch, so it's easy to carry, but it also basically makes a pillow. So even if you're not cold, I often will use this pillow because I have a neck pillow, but I'll use this pillow that I make with the blanket and kind of like tuck it either behind my back for like some lumbar support, or it goes really nicely on the side. Like if you're sitting on a window seat, it goes really nicely on the side of your seat, so you have something to kind of like lean against, which I think is really cool. So that's what I use this guy for. I bring it with me every time I fly. It's got a cute little taggy on it that's got an airplane on it, which I just think is cute, but it's really fun and really useful. So that's that. Next, probably my favorite product that I've ever gotten in a subscription box. This is also from FabFitFun. This was actually in the winter box, if you watched that video. This is my makeup eraser. So I'm not gonna like show you the whole thing because it's pretty stained up because I've been using the crap out of it. But as you can see, this is the original makeup eraser. On one side, you have short fibers with just a little bit of water. All this makeup that I'm wearing right now will just come right off. Just water, just the cloth. I swear, I cannot tell you enough how much I freaking love this thing. This is like, it's amazing. It keeps me from having to use an actual makeup remover product to remove my makeup, which I hate because I've literally gone through every type of product I could find, wipes, oils, creams, all of it, and I can't stand any of it. But this thing is amazing. So I don't need product, I don't need little wipes, I don't need anything disposable to like ruin the environment. I just need this guy and some water. So short fibered side is the side that will clean your makeup off, and then there's a long fiber side that's nice for just some exfoliating. So even if you don't wear makeup, I honestly recommend this as just like a pre-wash. Like before you wash your face, maybe you get some of the oils off your face with some hot water and the long fibered side of this guy. I literally gave everyone I know one of these this year already. So it's just amazing. It's my favorite. So that guy comes with me all the time. Next is also a FabFitFun item. This was not inside of a box. This was a add-on item. No, wait. Yeah, I think it was an add-on for my winter box with FabFitFun. And it is the Ettitude Bamboo Sleep Mask. So the material is made out of bamboo, and I'm sorry about the lighting. I'm actually kind of like using a hotel lamp to make the light in here a little better, but it's very glary. So I know it's very shiny looking. It's not satiny, but it feels nice and satiny actually. But it is bamboo fibers. I use this thing. Actually, I use it on the airplane to make sure that I get a little bit of sleep while I'm flying, because I'm usually flying to the West Coast, which is, basically torture. From the East Coast to the West Coast, basically torture. But anyway, so it is super soft. It works very well. It's lightweight, it doesn't weigh very much. It's easy to carry. It can be folded up and just stuck into like a little makeup bag or whatnot, or like a travel bag that you put together, which maybe I'll do a video about that, about my little travel baggies that I make out of makeup bags. And what I put in them, and what is like my favorite travel companions, so to speak. I'm still kind of figuring it out, but it's getting pretty on point now. But anyway, so that's the Ettitude. I also actually, something I did not bring with me and probably should have, I actually got a pair in an add-on sale, I think, or in an edit sale or something from FabFitFun. I got a pair of Ettitude bamboo pillowcases, and I really, really wish I'd gotten a set of 4 instead of just 2, because I love them and they're great, and it's something I would consider buying more of. So love this bamboo, love this company. All right, there's a lot of FabFitFun over here. So and I think that's just because most of my CosBox items were left at home, or they're just not things that I really want to talk about right now. Anyway, don't pay any attention to me. This next item is something that came, I think it was for, it came in the fall FabFitFun box, fall 2019. This was a item that everyone got, and it's the SkinVolve Body Boost Gel. And it has menthol and green tea. It's supposed to help tone, firm, and smooth. And it's a pre-workout activator. I have used this many times now, before a workout, after a workout, when I have menstrual cramps, literally any time that my muscles are kind of like too tight to live. I've used this stuff, and it is absolutely phenomenal. I think this thing retails for something between $60 and $80 a tube, so I use it relatively sparingly, as I probably will not pay that much to replace this, but it honestly almost may be worth it. So it is literally probably on my top list of things that I use the most out of a subscription box. The next item is also in that category of things I've used the most out of a subscription box. And this is actually kind of an exciting item, because if you really want it, you can get it soon, and not pay the retail price for it. This is the Cosmetics Pure C Vitamin C Mixing Crystals. There we go. And what this is this is like pure vitamin C. I know you guys have probably seen a lot of like skincare products lately that are starting to use vitamin C in their formulas. This stuff is the pure stuff. It's crystals of vitamin C. You can't get more pure than that. And it literally has one ingredient, ascorbic acid. So that's legit just plain old vitamin C right here, all nice and crushed up. Now, it's supposed to be like highly potent, and I absolutely love it. I have some moisturizers that have vitamin C in them, but most of my daily moisturizers that I enjoy don't. Some of my nighttime ones don't either. And so in the interest of like minimizing how much stuff I brought with me on this trip, I brought my daytime moisturizer that does not have the vitamin C in it. And then I brought this guy so that I could put this inside in it. So my nighttime moisturizers don't have sunscreen. It's like, I'm trying to like get all the best of things. The sunscreen, the vitamin C, and the moisturizing agent. And with this and my daytime moisturizer, I get all of everything together. So it's cool. If you don't love, if you have something that you really love using, but it doesn't have the vitamin C in it, this is a great way to mix it in. You can put this on nighttime, daytime. I've used it all times of the day. I absolutely love it. It seems like it's going to last a while because it will, you really are just like dumping a tiny, tiny bit of the crystals like in your hand and then mixing it in with the moisturizer, applying it to the face. So, this, excitingly enough, if you really want one, is actually, spoiler alert, going to be in the spring box as a customization option for anyone. So that'll be customization options for whether you're an annual member or whether you're a seasonal member. So that'll be a customization option for you. If you missed this guy in the fall FabFitFun box and you really want to try him out, you can get this as a customization in your spring box if you want to subscribe now or if you are a current subscriber. So excellent for me. One of the things I really love about that is that they are bringing back some of their old favorites as additional customization options. So not only can you get it in the box if you want, you can also choose a regular option and then probably add it on for like $15 or something. So I'm super excited about that and about the upcoming spring box, but that's another video. Next, let's see, is that all the FabFitFun stuff? No, there's one more. Ish, because you see I'm wearing my Swarovski bracelet, which is one of my favorite rose gold bracelets, and that also came in my winter FabFitFun box. Yeah, this was a winter item, winter 2019 FabFitFun box. And then this Bando mini speaker was also in my winter FabFitFun box. This mini speaker is okay. I don't love it. It's probably not my favorite. I had another speaker that I was carrying around and it finally broke on me, which is why I chose this in the customization for the winter box, because I was like, oh, cool, replace it. But it doesn't work as well as that one. But it does its job, which is why it's with me on travel, because it actually did a good job. Good enough. It's tiny, so it's, it really does kind of like fit right in the palm of your hand. It's easy to carry, easy to stick in a carry-on bag or something like that, just so that you can have music when you get to your hotel room. An easy way to I actually really use this mostly for listening to podcasts while I'm like doing stuff in my hotel room. It has a suction cup on the back that will allow it to stick into a shower, and it's waterproof so that you can take it with you to a shower or into the shower, or you can take it with you to a beach or a poolside. I don't think that this thing works that well. The suction cup doesn't work that well. I just noticed though that it is removable, so I wonder if you could actually replace this with a better suction cup, or take the suction cup off entirely and just like use it as let's find out. Oh yeah, easy. So if you don't want any part of that suction cup, you can make this even more compact and have it just sit on a desk or on a table or something like that. Oh, I'm like sitting it down, like you can see that. You can't. But that does just make it a little bit more compact and a little less like wobbly when it's sitting on a flat surface. No, you still can't see. It's cool. So the quality of sound with this, I think, has varied for me. Sometimes I'm like, oh, okay, it sounds fine. And then other times I've used it and been like, oh, God, I can't, like, it's so garbled. I can't, all right, taking it off was way easier than getting it back on. But yeah, so I've heard it fall out of my shower before. That's why I don't love the suction cup. Like, I barely really use that. But I think it just kind of depends. Like, I think if you stick it in there before you turn the shower on so that the walls are completely dry, then it'll work just fine. It does not work on textured surfaces. Obviously, I guess that's like a normal thing for suction cups, that they don't work on textured surfaces. It doesn't really work on my walls, like the drywall part of the wall, only on the tile. And then even if it's on the tile, once in a while, like, it scares the crap out of me and the cats to hear it just like crash to the bottom of the tub. So anyway, that's the Bando mini shower speaker. Okay, I think so. There are actually two other FabFitFun items, at least two other FabFitFun items with me right now on travel. I'm like looking around the room to see if I forgot anything, but it is a cork block for yoga and the travel yoga mat. The travel mat is something that I got in the FabFitFun fall 2019 box. I haven't used it that much. I keep carrying it with me on travel because it's very compact, very lightweight. It fits perfectly in my suitcase rolled up, but it could also be unrolled and like folded if you'd like. And that, I believe, is by Anthropologie, ? Is that a thing? I don't know. I don't remember. But I like it. It's pretty. It's very thin, which is one of the things I don't like about travel mats. But I just haven't used it as much as I thought I would. And I've heard a lot of other people say that too. I used to do a lot of yoga, so it's actually disappointing to me that I haven't used it more, but I think that says more about my current yoga practice than it does about the product. I have used the block quite a few times. I use it to sort of like stretch my back or pop my back while laying on the floor, almost like you would if you're familiar with the they're called Dharma wheels. If you're into yoga and you know what a Dharma wheel is, I kind of use the block instead of a Dharma wheel to kind of like open my shoulders and like lay on it and stuff, and it pops my back, which is really nice. Those two things are with me as well. They're just not in the room right now, but they work. They're great. I love them, and they're also FabFitFun finds. So let's switch gears a little bit, and I will show you some of the things that I have with me that have to do with CauseBox. I think I'm going to go with my favorite thing first, just because it really is my favorite thing, and it's right next to the microphone, so I'm about to like make probably a lot of noises. But, okay. This is the Summer and Rose, Glass Ladder & Co. Portfolio thingy. I don't know what it's called, but I saw this is actually one of the products. Oh man, I do have another CauseBox item. I'll have to go get that. This is actually one of the products that sold me on CauseBox. It was something that they offered in their spring. I think it must have been spring 2018. It could have been spring 2019. I don't know. But it was before I subscribed. So I missed this guy, but I wanted it so bad. It's vegan leather, so it's not real leather, but it's so nice and like soft. And it is a clutch portfolio kind of thing. I use this thing for work every single day. So you've got a pocket in the front here that you can fit just about anything in, as far as like, as long as it's kind of flat. Then on the inside, you have your standard kind of large pocket where I put my actual files. So it will fit 8.5 by 11 paper in here. And I can actually fit a lot of my files in this thing. I couldn't believe how much I could fit in here. Some other pockets, sometimes I'll keep my reading glasses in one of these pockets. I wish another one of these pockets was this large size. All the rest of the pockets in it are half size pockets. Then on the other side here, you have a place for pens, a place for business cards, and then 2 more of these half size pockets to stick some more things in. and then another like little sheath. So this thing, like I said, is kind of amazing. It fits way more stuff in it than you think it should. There's actually a bunch of YouTube videos out there that FabFitFun put out, or sorry, now that's gonna get confusing. COSBox has put out that show these like people like shoving a bunch of stuff in these and like showing you how much you can actually fit inside this thing. It just keeps me, I love it. It keeps me a little bit more organized than I normally am. It's great for privacy because it's got the button on the top. So if you need to keep documents like covered as you're walking with them, this is great for that. And so it's perfect. And I use it literally every day, several times a day. Okay. So the next thing from COSBox that I use is something that I got in the winter box. Yes. Something I got in the winter box, and this is my machete hair clips. So currently not wearing one of the machete ones, but I also just completely love the reusable pouch that they provided that came with the clips. So I've got some of my other clips in here that are not machete, but they're nice clips that I don't want just shoved in a drawer or, you know, stuck somewhere random like the cheaper clips that I own are. But the two clips that came with this set are this one, and it's got like this really cool protective barrier to keep your hair from getting all caught up in the clip, which I think is really cool. I've worn this one before. It was very easy to wear without too much trouble and without any tearing of my hair. It's a little sensitive on the thingy, like I barely touched it and it just opened. But I love that one. But my favorite one is probably the gold circle that came in this little packet. So this also, you know, it just buttons. If I can get it off. Opens just like that. It's very simple but very pretty when worn. I've worn it a few times, but not super often just yet, just because this requires me to like actually do my hair and you know. But it's a great, like I said, I love the little pouch. It's great to put all of my clips in. It fits every single one of my like more expensive clips that I don't want to get damaged just hanging out in like a jewelry box or something like that. So really pleased with that. So next up, ironically enough, is my Samara travel jewelry box. So I have to say, at first use, I didn't love it. I wanted to like it so much, but I did not love this. And I think it's possibly because of the jewelry that I chose to bring with me. So if you can see, like basically the reason I didn't love it is because when I got here and I opened it up expecting everything to be so cute and nice and neat and in place, like all my necklaces were completely tangled and it was a disaster. I purposefully chose 3 necklaces to bring with me because there's 3 spots for necklaces, but they just didn't do what I thought they would. I thought they would like easily like sit, you know, their little extra pieces would go right into this little pocket, and the little, sorry, I'm doing this backwards from my perspective, and that this guy would just hold on to these and keep them from tangling with each other. That's just not what happened. As soon as I close this thing, things start falling out. I mean, even when I'm like very gentle with it, things start falling out, and then they start like hanging on to each other, and it's just a whole entire disaster. Really great for my rings. As you can see, I can fit quite a few rings in here. And then I love these little boxes to kind of separate out different types of bracelets or other, you know, maybe other earrings or whatnot. And then I love that it came with a little cloth jewelry cleaner thingy. So that's really cute. Yeah, so that is my Samara jewelry box from COSBox. That was in my winter box this winter. Another item that I have with me from COSBox is this really, really cute, simple gold bracelet. And it is something I got in the market sale, which is also, by the way, how I was able to get the Glass Ladder & Co. Portfolio, even though it was in a previous box. Sometimes in their marketplace for CosBox, you can find a bunch of things that were in previous boxes. So this bracelet was one of them, and it may have even, no, I think I got the, doesn't matter. So this came in like a little bundle. I think I got the bracelet and the portfolio and something else. And then in one of my bundles, I got like this beautiful, beautiful wrap, but I did not bring that with me just because of space constraints. Another thing that I have with me that is not in the room currently is my, I don't even know the name of the company, but it's a brush set, a makeup brush set that I don't use as much as I thought I would. And it was the main reason for me subscribing to the fall CosBox box, was to get that was to get that actual makeup brush set. I find that now that I have, oh gosh, I forgot about that. That's from I have so much stuff with me right now that is from my subscription boxes. And I guess that is a testament to how awesome these subscription boxes are. I also have my color switch with me, which is super awesome. And that is, you take your brush and you just sort of like rub it on there. And then you can use another color makeup or eyeshadow or whatever without having to wash the brush, which is amazing. But the whole reason why I bought the brush set was so that I would have a multitude of brushes and not always feel like I don't have enough brushes for as many colors and different things that I wanted to do when I would do my makeup in the morning. And then I got that color switch, and now I don't need more than like one double-ended brush. I have one double-ended brush that I've had for a very long time that's in amazing condition, even though I've had it forever. And that one is by my old favorite makeup company, Bare Minerals. So that's a Bare Essentials brush. One end of it is like a mini kind of blending brush, and the other one is a flat like packing brush. And so with that one brush and the color switch, I don't need any other brushes. I use like one or two of the brushes in there, usually to like kind of like blend other parts of my, like, you know, blend small space, because there's tiny brushes all the way up to a fan brush, really big booky brushes, like everything in that in there. There's probably like 15 brushes in that set. And they're great. They are very nice brushes. But I just find now that I don't really need them as much as I thought I would, but I do still use them, and I do still pack them for travel in case I want to use many brushes. I also just realized I do have another item from the fall CosBox with me, and that's because this is like probably my FabFitFun and CosBox jewelry are like my current go-to jewelry pieces that I've been wearing a lot of. And this came in the CosBox fall box. Really love this. What I don't love, as you can see, is that if you can see that, it has sort of tarnished on one side. So I don't really know why it only on one side, but one side of it still looks gold while the other side looks silver, and I'm having a really hard time showing you that. But I love this necklace so much that I still wear it constantly. So that's why it's in my travel box. And I think that's pretty much it. Oh, geez. I just keep thinking of things. I also have these like super awesome silicone travel thingies that came in a mystery box that I got for Black Friday. So my Black Friday mystery box from FabFitFun had a set of 3 silicone squeezy little mini travel fillable bottle thingies so that I could bring like shampoo, conditioner, and body wash, which is what I did. And I filled them up. They can be filled with anything. I've had plenty. I've been in this hotel for for 2 weeks total as of today. And I haven't run out of anything. I ran out of conditioner today. But I had plenty of everything else. Yeah, so I've used that. I like those quite a bit. And as I'm looking around the room, I don't see anything else that I might have forgotten and not included in this video, but I hope you enjoyed that. Those are my COSBox and FabFitFun items that I can't be without during travel, that I find I use the most often, most likely. And coming soon, after I post this video, soon thereafter, there should also be another video of all of the FabFitFun spoilers and my thoughts on them. I will reveal to you what I will probably choose, or what I'm thinking about choosing, as well as why, and show you what the customization options are. So those are spoilers for the spring 2020 FabFitFun box, and that's coming soon. So hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it doesn't lag. I still haven't found a really good editing tool for my phone that won't cause my videos to constantly lag. But yeah, bear with me. I'm trying really hard. Anyway, love you guys. Bye.